Start. Right.
Strike, Jomo.
Come on, boy. It was generally better. I can see this one just a touch deep there. Okay, I did speak to you after this, and it was better. And you will see the other videos. It's definitely a bit better. Takeaway, especially face to plane, very good. Setting the club a little bit open there. Okay, we still want that club face to sit somewhere there. Okay, still a bit open. Alright, then getting it on plane. Are we using the legs enough? Yeah, legs are much better. So now it's just a case of getting the face to close down earlier, isn't it? That's just too open. Almost square and then quite closed. Okay, but it still means that the hips can't fully fire. So we can see they're working here. And then they stall here. See how the hips stall to try and let the club catch up. And then obviously that's going to affect the extension as well. Okay. So a little bit of club face, a little bit of sequencing. Okay, but it's all looking much, much better, mate. Well done. Okay, beautiful takeaway. See, we're adopting that square face now that you're using with the driver. You're starting to adopt it with the irons, which I really like. Okay, still set it a little bit open. Okay, there's open there. Still open. Okay, quite open as you change direction. Leg work very good, posture good, but the face is open. Okay, and it is then affecting our sequencing as well, and the ability to release the ball, release the club properly and consistently. I have to say this release was actually really good, but the way it got there wasn't great. That's why the ball went left. Okay. Hey bud, sorry for the bit of the delay, but just to recap on what we did on Friday on the golf course. So you can see there in your videos, I mean, especially the setup and everything looking much, much better. And I'm sure it felt better to you. And it just, you know, just had that appearance of just a better golf swing. Nice, strong setup, good tempo and footwork, nice balanced finish and good ball striking. Okay, so really well done there. Yeah, I think we kind of lost that when we've been fiddling with the technique, so it was good to get that back and just get that feel back for playing some really nice solid golf. Right, so obviously out there and then on the videos we can see still got that little fade. Okay, and then obviously the miss with the irons is on a short right. Okay, it's very much to do with the open face. Okay, so if the face is coming in open, okay, the hips are not going to fire because then that's going to give you even less time to square the face. The hips are stalling to try and allow the face to catch up and square up. Okay, and obviously then if the hips stall, okay, then we lose a bit of lag. So now we've got open face, no lag, or not enough lag, let's say. Okay, so it's coming out weak right. Okay, and that is the bad shot. Every now and then there's a little pull, but that's generally the bad shot. Okay. When it gets really bad, you do lose your lag completely. Okay, then the club bottoms out, starts its upward journey, and you hit it a bit thin. Okay, so that is also what was happening with the short game. Alright, I'll get into that in a second. So we just got to keep doing the same things, right? So we've got to make sure, or try our best to make sure, we've got to try our best to get this club face squarer or more closed coming into impact. Okay, if we get that position right, then that left hip can open up, clear for longer, hold that lag for longer. Okay, and then we get ourselves into that release position, and then we can extend through the hitting area from there. Okay, so starts with the closed face. Okay, then the hip can fire. Then we can have some lead in the handle, face will be square, and then we can release and extend down the line. So it all works together, all the little pieces of the puzzle all work together. Okay, So we've got to keep powering through, but let's do it now with this lovely setup. Okay, nothing there. Everything was strong and in good positions. Okay, and this nice balanced footwork as well. Okay, that's what we're gonna keep that while we're now working on this stuff. Okay, so really good. So just quickly there, the putting, okay, is getting better. The alignment is getting better. Also, what I liked is you concentrated, took your time on the short ones. You didn't just walk up and tap them and then give yourself a par or whatever. You actually concentrated there, line them up, whatever. The face alignment is getting better. Okay, so well done for that. Keep it up. So we just touch on the short game a little bit. Okay, so very much the same thing. Okay, so it's just not enough lead in the handle. All right, so you present the leading edge of the wedge to the golf ball, so you're going to thin them all day long. As soon as you got that flop shot, okay, which is the same shot, really, the same delivery of the club, just with a sort of extended floppy backswing, then you're fine. But if you've got a sort of stock standard and a shorter one, okay, then there's a loss of lead, loss of lag, okay, and obviously hitting the ball thin. So we've just got to learn with that little standard chip, okay, just to keep the body turning, keep the handle leading, okay, and just trust the bottom of that circle and trust the lead in the handle. Okay, I did mention it to you on the 40, 50, 60, 70 meter shots, you were doing quite nicely. That is exactly why I asked you just to flight them down a little bit. Okay, I'm trying to get you into the same positions instead of that. Okay, right, so keep it up. And you did basically say you're not feeling well, so I will see you on Friday. You can do some home practice trying to feel these things. I'll see you Friday morning, okay?